Good morning, everybody.
Hi.
I just want to thank Sweetser and thank everybody for being here as we celebrate this important milestone for Maine children and families. I am Representative Lori Gramlich, and I represent the lovely seaside community of Old Orchard Beach, and am proud to serve as our Assistant House Majority Leader. I'm also a social worker and a lifelong advocate for children. I spent years working to expand access to behavioral health services for young people across our state for my entire professional career and certainly my entire tenure in the legislature. For far too long, many Maine children with significant behavioral health issues and needs have had to leave Maine for residential treatment far from their families, schools, and communities. As a parent, I can only imagine the heartbreak that brings to families. That's why today's groundbreaking is so important. This new psychiatric residential treatment facility at Sweetser will help ensure that more children can receive the care that they need closer to home, surrounded by the support systems that are critical to their success, namely their families. I'm proud to be the lead House co-sponsor of this legislation along with Senator Ingerson in supporting this project and to work for many years on efforts to bring Maine children home from out-of-state placements. I think it was one of my very first pieces of legislation I put in during my first year in the legislature. I had a really long title, and I just called it Bring the Maine Kids Home Bill. I also want to thank the members of the Health and Human Services Committee, our chairs and our members for their partnership, their leadership, and bipartisan support in advancing these important initiatives. As a corporate on the Sweetser board, I'm proud to continue my partnership with this incredible organization. I'm thrilled also to add that my legislation aimed to expand 2 new assertive community treatment or ACT teams in Central and Northern Maine will help to expand access to intensive behavioral health services across the state for children and families, and has also become law under the leadership of Governor Janet Mills. Thank you, Governor. This legislation, along with this very important project that we're here to break ground today, would not have been possible without Governor Mills' leadership. She included funding for this facility in her budget and has been a strong partner in strengthening Maine's behavioral health care systems and expanding services for children and Maine families. And we are very grateful, Governor, for your leadership. And so it is now my most humble honor to introduce Governor Janet Mills, whose leadership and commitment helped to make this project possible. Please join me in welcoming Governor Mills.